Greetings, my friends! Greetings to thee on this hallowed day of Homebrew Wednesday. How's it going? So, it's another Homebrew Wednesday update from me, Big CQ. What have I been up to? Well, been doing various brewing operations. Currently haven't bottled my mulled apple. Now I've been calling it apple cider, mulled apple cider. But you know what? It's been in secondary now for, well, probably coming up for 3 weeks, and I've back sweetened it, boiled down 5 litres of apple juice to get a concentrate and mixed that in, and it's now been racked twice, and here it is. Look at the clarity on that bad boy. And I've decided it's a mulled apple wine rather than a cider, and I really like it. 17! Cheers! You'll notice I didn't get any up my nose that time. Delish. Also, I've been doing a wine, as I said in a previous Homebrew Wednesday, a wine for a present. So, we can quickly go and have a look at that. Here's some footage I shot earlier. She's been bubbling away now for nearly a week. There we go. You can see, look, down here, you'll notice that that's the wood chips, the French oak chips, and then obviously the layer of sediment here. But it looks like the French oak chips have completely cleared to the bottom. I'm not seeing any floating around inside, which is great, but it's still going. Airlock's still going. Some of you might note that I'm not really a big fan of airlocks. To be honest, with that one, I just got it for novelty purposes. Yeah. But I'm hoping to be able to rack that soon. So that's that. Also, you remember I was doing a cerveza, a lager, with some Tettnang hops, and I was doing an English ale with Cascade hops. I don't have any footage of the English ale, but it's come out really well. Really brilliant aroma to it and some nice flavour. That's just been bottled a few days, but it's carved already. The cerveza has been bottled for about a week, just over a week actually, and that's got some good carb on it as well. And I've even had a sneaky taste of one of those, and that's really tasty even at this early stage. Let's have a look at some footage that I did of the beers. Lucky Frank Mexican cerveza. I'll hold it up to the window. Now it is clearing. It's not totally clear yet. There's still a little bit of haze in it, but it is really quite well carbonated. Looking good. That's the one I did with Cooper's Cerveza kit, some Brew Enhancer 2, and then I did 50 grams of Tettnang hops. Boiled that in a couple of litres of water to make a tea for 10 minutes. Added that to fermenter with the kit and the Brew Enhancer 2. And then once it was fermented out, it was secondaried and dry hopped with another 50 grams of Tettnang in a muslin bag. And here, dun, 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 there's the labels. Lucky Frank.
Lucky Frank Mexican Cerveza. Por favor.
And I don't know if you can quite see. Let's see if I can hold it up. No, that's even worse. Oh, there we go. See there, there's a little frog on his hat. That's Lucky Frank. That's a little frog that my sister-in-law found and nursed back to health, because he only had 3 legs, so she considered him to be lucky. And there he is. This is just a stock Mexican dude.
Hello there, my friend.
Right, that's that. So, oh yeah, I wanted to show you something else as well. So, we're expecting a bit of a harsh winter here in the UK this year, so I've heard. Back in 2010 we had ridiculous amount of snow, and in Dundee specifically I looked it up on Wikipedia. It's one of the few places in the world, Dundee, where I live, that we actually experienced something called thunder snow, which is very rare, apparently, and it dumped an incredible amount of snow onto the city. So much so that cars were buried. I couldn't get my car out of the street for like a week, and eventually I had to get somebody with a 4x4 to come and tow me out. Yeah, bit of a nightmare. So I've been buying some stuff to prepare. I've got snow chains, I've got a snow shovel, I've got salt, I've got hats, jackets, I've got rubber gripper things you put on your feet, I've got snow boots, I've got all sorts of jazz. And also, I bought a couple of other things too. And I've decided they're pretty cool. Let's have a look. Greetings. I am Homebrew Ninja. Homebrew Ninja shall be there whenever crimes against homebrew are being committed, and also to drink homebrew. Let us drink now. I don't think I quite thought that one through. And we're back in the room. Yeah, so anyway, as I enjoy my mulled apple wine, c'est delicieux. Chin chin, what? Hey? I've decided that I'm going to do an experiment, as I always do, and I'll probably do an experimental how-to video, because I can't really say, here's how you do it when I'm busy just doing it for the first time. So we'll do an experimental video. Once the wine is finished fermenting, I'll get that racked into a secondary, and then I'll clean out the demijohn, and I've decided to do a hopped cider. Oh my god! That's right, I'm going to do a hopped cider. My wife is celiac, so she's gluten free, which means that she can't drink beer. Now you do get certain gluten free beer kits, and you get sorghum extract and all the rest of it. Two problems: sorghum extract is really expensive, and gluten-free beer kits, whilst they're not necessarily that expensive, my wife wouldn't necessarily drink 20 litres of, she'd take ages to drink it. So I'd have like 40 of my bottles taken up with her beer for the foreseeable future. She'd probably take like 2 years to drink the damn stuff. So on that basis, I'm going to hop some cider. And I was doing it specifically just for her initially, so that she could, taste hops and have a drink with hops in it. But then I thought, bloody hell, I love hops. I bet that'll taste amazing. And I looked up on the internet, and you get a lot of American craft brewers that do hopped ciders. So I am going to dry hop a cider. I'm going to just do a test gallon. I'm going to use probably going to use some Galaxy. That's the only pellets I've got. Some Galaxy, as Franz from Brewdog called it. Just some Galaxy. Here's some Germany. So I'm going to do a hopped cider, and we'll see how that goes. So, happy Homebrew Wednesday! Enjoy the fruits of your labours. Brew something, not coffee.